Okay, so for you guys out there who have lower back stuff, who have pain in your lower back, I hate to tell you this, but it's not coming from your back most of the time. Now, okay, somebody out there is going to say, oh, but I have a bulging disc, oh, but I have a slip disc, oh, I have a muscle strain. Fair enough, but why do you have that? That's the essential question you want to ask yourself. It's not that you have it or you don't have it. The question is, it occurred because of something, and it didn't just happen. Obviously there's an amount of strain there, but why is there the amount of strain there? The thing to remember is that when you sit in a chair or when you sit in this kind of position for a long time, and boy, in the Western world, we sit way too much without neutralizing it. Not that we sit way too much all by itself, but we don't do anything about it. That's the important thing. We need to loosen our hip joints, in particular the hip flexors, the muscles that let your hips do that let you bring your knee up. Those are your hip flexors. We need to loosen those so that when we stand up, our pelvis doesn't tilt forward and we get that big sway back, because that exposes all of that to gravity. Let me just give you a picture. If this is like this, and I stand up, and these are short, I stand up like this. Now, keep in mind, this is wildly exaggerated. But if I can lengthen these, then this happens. And everything's in better alignment again. That's important, because if I do even just this for a little while, all of this gets crunched. It exposes it to gravity. It puts a lot of strain on it. It's difficult for your back. Okay, so what do? I recommend having a little towel if you haven't done this for a while, or if you haven't done this at all, a little towel, or even you can use your little pillow or whatever you're using to neutralize your chair to get your hip flexors stretched. This is important because sometimes putting pressure on your knees for some people can be a little bit difficult. That's a whole nother discussion, but for now let's just go with a little pad on the floor. So put a little something there. Get yourself a nice base. Make sure that this is like this and not like that. Make sure it's like that. Trust me on this one. Tuck your pelvis under. See? Tuck your bottom under like this. And you'll feel a pull pretty much right away, right here. Somewhere right in here. Alright? That's great. That's what we want. Pull. Not pain. Just pull. So we pull and we keep that bottom tucked under. We're lifting here. We're tucking this under here. You'll feel that nice stretch. Leave it on there until you feel it kind of relax just a little bit. And then switch. Tuck that bottom under. May over-exaggerate it. Tuck that bottom under. Pull yourself forward. Gently. Gently. And then when you feel it relax, should be 20, 30 seconds, no more than that. Then you can relax and come back up and get on with what you were doing. So keep in mind that these exercises are a nice short-term solution. Also keep in mind that the more that you move around during the day, the less tendency you're going to have to accumulate stress in your body, and that's a very, very, very good thing. Keep in mind that your body likes to do different things, and that stretching it even just a little bit during the day, maybe on your lunch break, maybe during your afternoon break for 5 minutes will pay you huge, huge benefits. So, hi, I'm Chris Hendricks. Thanks for your interest in my videos. I appreciate it. I'd like to give you a copy of the video you've just seen, plus quite a few others. All the answers to the top questions I get from my clients about bodywork, ergonomics, and how to solve everyday stresses and strains. Please visit the URL you see at the bottom of the page here, and I'll give you access to all of them absolutely free. Thanks very much. See you soon.